Hey there, fight fans. In today's video, the MMA community has ridiculed the battle of views between Conor McGregor and Petr Yan. One of the guests at UFC Fight Night 233 was the current UFC lightweight champ Islam Makhachev, whom the organizers wisely placed on the other side of the ring from McGregor. Also in this video, Chinese fighter Yadong Song, after defeating Chris Gutierrez, challenged Petr Yan to a fight. And it is worth noting that Song is an excellent option for Yan.
Okay, let's go. Let's try it. Who has his hands in the division? I'm coming!
But that's not all. Khamzat Chimaev's visit to Moscow, coupled with Belal Muhammad's reserve status in the Edwards vs. Covington fight, adds layers of anticipation to the ever-evolving fight scene. So stay tuned as we unpack Islam Makhachev's response to Sarukian's knockout vow, Muhammad's witty jabs at Covington and Edwards, and much more. But before we kick off the video, I do want to ask you that if you liked the video, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. So thank you very much in advance. Now, as you already know, Conor McGregor became one of the guests of the IBA Night of Champions boxing event in Dubai. In addition, McGregor and Yan took part in the event, having an impromptu battle of views in the ring. One of the guests of the event was the current UFC lightweight champion and the UFC's best fighter, regardless of weight category, is Islam Makhachev, whom the UFC wisely placed on the other side of the octagon from McGregor. Now, Islam Makhachev commented on the battle of views between Conor and Petr Yan, stating that Petr should have punched him in the face. Consequently, when Conor sought to set up a verbal showdown with Makhachev, the UFC considered Makhachev's stance and declined to arrange a face-to-face encounter between Makhachev and Conor. Additionally, Michael Chandler also did not pass up the opportunity to comment and mock the face-to-face between McGregor and Yan. He wrote, "Looking for a 135er, or preferably a 125er to face off with, on camera, at an obscure event. Any takers? I need relevancy." Also, many fans commented on the face-off between Conor and Yan, one fan writing, "Such a strange face-off." Another commenting, "Might be the most random face-off ever." Some remarked, "McGregor versus Yan could be the most random fight in history." While another wrote, "What the f*** is this?" Or as someone pondered, "I wonder how much that cost the promoter." After defeating American Chris Gutierrez at UFC Fight Night 233, Song Yadong issued a challenge to Petr Yan. It is worth noting that Song is an excellent option for Petr, as he is almost completely focused on striking. On the ground, he is not nearly as good, so for Yan, this could be a serious advantage. In addition, Song has recently been almost constantly accused of acting a little too cautiously and being afraid to take some serious risks. And in such a situation, moving to the ground with further control is an excellent tactic for Yan. In the stand-up, there's no way he's inferior to his opponent, so therefore Yan should really unquestionably accept Song's challenge. The opponent is high in the rankings and is stylistically convenient, so perhaps this opponent is ideal at the moment. For Petr, this is a great chance to return to the title race. Now, Conor McGregor said that Petr Yan will once again become the UFC bantamweight champion, saying,
Yan is a phenomenal fighter representing Russia, former UFC champion. I look forward to seeing his return. He can for sure reclaim gold, and I'm excited to see him do it.
Thank you so much.
Islam Makhachev responded to Sarukian's promise to knock him out in the first round and said this.
Он заявил, что мог бы нокаутировать тебя в первом раунде. Не могу не...
У него уже был шанс нокаутировать меня, но у него ничего не получилось. Ни один раунд не получилось выиграть, я думаю. Пусть тренируется еще, подрастет.
Now, as you know, December 16th, T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, UFC 296 will be taking place. Within, many top fights will also be taking place. And on the main card of the event, two fights get the main attraction. First up, we have the co-main event featuring Alexander Pantoja and Brandon Royval. They will have the UFC flyweight title on the line. Then, in the main event of the evening, Leon Edwards and Colby Covington will be going all out for the welterweight title. They will be fighting for that belt, and this fight may even determine Islam Makhachev's next opponent. Makhachev said that he would like to go into the octagon after the Edwards-Covington fight if they call him out. I already said that if Colby is there, it will be more interesting. He has already expressed a desire to fight me. If he wins, this fight becomes even more real. I think there is no need to prepare for this. If they call me out, I'll go into the cage, and it will be possible to have another fight there, Makhachev stated in an interview. Now, Belal Muhammad will also be the reserve fighter for the Edwards-Covington fight. Belal, along with all the other fighters, will be going through the weigh-in ceremony and will come in as a substitute if Covington or Edwards are not able to take part in the fight for any reason. Belal Muhammad joked about Colby Covington and Leon Edwards and posted a collage of how he threw Edwards and Colby in the trash, posting, "Welterweight will soon be great again."
Colby and Leon are the two most inactive welterweights in the division. Neither of these guys like to fight. They're both good at running, so.
Khamzat Chimaev, currently representing the UAE, visited Moscow, and he published a video from the Russian capital on social media. Now, Chimaev's next opponent should be the winner of the middleweight title fight between Sean Strickland and Dricus du Plessis, which will be taking place on January 21st at UFC 297. Recently, Paulo Costa put on social media that he wanted to fight against Chimaev at the UFC event in Saudi Arabia, saying, "I urgently asked the UFC to schedule a new fight for Chimaev and me in Saudi Arabia. I can't imagine a better main event for the tournament in the Middle East. I would love to beat him, but it seems that he is afraid to contact me." That is all for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel because it is very important to us, and thank you all in advance.